Well, good morning. Today is Monday, August 21st, 2023, and I am Erica Savage, the founder and host of the Reframe Brain podcast, where we center brain health and unseen injuries. I'm so delighted to be with you on today. This is something that we are doing. We kicked it off this month of August, which is National Wellness Month. Uh, and this is a series that I do weekly through the reframebrain.com's weekly newsletter. Mindset is greater than Mondays. And what this newsletter really encourages us to do is to be able to look at Mondays not as a day that we load because we're coming off the weekend, but an opportunity to actually set for the remaining week. And I think Mondays for me are not, or it is my favorite day of the week. And it really is an excellent opportunity to do just that. So thank you for joining. We do this every Monday at 9 a.m. So started in National Wellness Month this August, and we're going to continue on every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just as a note as well, the Reframe Brain podcast is available every first and third Monday of the month. So if you are one who enjoys watching your podcast, I do welcome you to the Reframe Brain YouTube channel. That's the Reframe Brain podcast on YouTube. But to know where all of the videos reside, please go to thereframebrain.com. You'll be able to choose the platform that is best fit for you, whether that's watching it or whether that's listening to it by audio. So happy to have you today. And as we talked about in the title, for this mindset is greater than Monday particular conversation, just want to briefly share how you can boost your productivity, or as many people like to talk about hacking, how you can hack your productivity. And so this is also something that works well for brain health as well. And we're going to tie it all together. So as you come in, whether you're watching us by Facebook, LinkedIn Live, or if you're watching us by YouTube, please do say hello and good morning. Very happy to be with you. Um, so when we think about boosting productivity, there's really a mindset around that to do that. And so we have to have a clear mind in order to be more productive. And as I talk about in the work that I do, that when you think about focus and intention, when you have a specific focus, when you have specific intentions, then you're able to increase your productivity. And that productivity does not necessarily mean creating more widgets. Being more productive in yourself, what does that look like for you? Is that the ability to be able to think without having your mind cluttered with things that are, is actually giving yourself a clear lane of thought, making sure that the same way many of us don't like going into areas that are cluttered, that we don't want our brain or our thought life to mimic that either. So when we're thinking about boosting productivity and we're thinking about Monday, people look at Monday as being, again, a day that they look at to go, oh goodness, gotta get through the rest of this week to include the Monday. People have often said when things don't go well on a Monday is having a case of the Mondays, or people look at it as having the Monday blues, where people kind of drag into whatever work that they're performing. But I want to submit this to you. Think about it like this. I said at the top of the broadcast that I look at Mondays as a day to really reset how it is that I want for this particular week to go, because Monday is for many people, the beginning of the traditional work week. But also, before I even enter into my work week, I like to do things that actually are going to make me well, and that are also, as a byproduct of that, boost my immune system, boost my thought life, make sure that ensures that I am more clear in thought. And think about where we spend a significant amount of our time. We spend a significant amount of our time in our beds and sleep, It is what is required for the human body to rest and to repair. So during that rest and repair time, the most, the largest organ on our body, which is essentially our skin, at night is also shedding dead skin cells. That is happening as we rest and repair. So when we get up in the morning, whatever your morning routine is, and my 5 best brain health tips that everyone gets when they subscribe to the reframebrain.com, one of the things that I talk about is if you are in a safe space and if you feel comfortable, leaving your window treatment, leaving your shutters, your blinds, leaving them open just a bit, enough for the sunlight to come in so that the first thing that happens when you're waking up in the morning is that you're getting that sunlight, even if it doesn't feel warm to you right away. That sunlight is really the boost of energy, that jolt of energy that you get first thing in the morning. So, whatever your morning routine looks like, when you do get out of bed, what you also want to do is make up your bed. And in making up your bed, you also want to make sure that you're doing a few things as well. You want to make sure that you're shaking your sheets. Remember when I just shared with you that as we sleep, the body is going through a rest and repair process? Well, in those shedding of those skin cells, you don't want to get back into bed and be asleep essentially with those same dead skin cells. It is essentially the unseen because we can't see them. If you looked at it with a blue light or with a microscope, you'd be able to tell. But what you want to do is when you do get out of bed, you want to make sure that you're shaking your fitted sheet. If you have a top sheet, shake that sheet and then shake your comforter as well, your duvet cover, whatever it is that you use to cover you yourself. For some people, it's just the top sheet alone, but you want to make sure that you shake your sheet. What that does is that gets all of those dead cells. It helps to usher them from out of your bed so that when you get into the bed, that the not when you get into bed at night, you're not getting into bed with what you got up out of bed out of. So it's all about mindset. It is absolutely about making sure that you are setting an environment of wellness. You also want to make sure that you fluff your pillows and your pillowcase. So you can do this at the same time. That's where you lay your head at night. So whether you tie your hair up or you wear your hair loose, you want to make sure that everything that you went to bed with, that when you get back into bed, you're not getting back into bed with those unseen things again. And so those are the health side. That's the health side, a part of that. When you physically make up your bed after you've done that, what you also feel is a sense of accomplishment. You have, outside of whatever time that you feel that you spend with yourself in your morning routine, and I've shared with you all, my morning routine usually goes anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour long in my morning routine before I'm actually out of the bed and making up my bed. But what you have essentially done is you have completed a most important task. It gives you a boost of serotonin that you can check the box that you have already completed a task. That is what your brain needs in order to say, we can actually brave the day. So, for this session of Mindset is Greater Than Monday, I would love to hear from you all to let me know if you actually have started the practice of making up your bed. And in making up your bed, ensuring that you are shaking your sheets. That includes your fitted sheet, your top sheet, and then your comforter or duvet, whatever it is that you use to cover your body at night, and your pillows as well. I would love to hear from you. You can connect with me on social media, Facebook. I'm on Facebook at Erica Savage, also LinkedIn, Erica Savage. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at one Erica Savage, and the reframebrain.com, where you can always leave me a comment on my contact form. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Do let me know. And remember, Make up your bed for that boost of productivity, to boost your mood, to make yourself already know that you can brave the day ahead, and to give yourself that nice dose of serotonin. It has been my pleasure to connect with you today. Thank you so much for joining. Go to thereframebrain.com to check out our new podcast and have a wonderful rest of the day. Be well, everyone. Bye bye.